again, and thanks for joining me today in this fall day in the life. Living in the seasons refers to embracing and adapting to the changing weather and natural cycles throughout the year. I'm intentional about recognizing and appreciating the unique qualities and activities associated with each season. Living in the seasons means I'm in tune with the natural world around me and finding joy and fulfillment in the unique experiences each season offers. Living in the season also means making seasonal adjustments to my lifestyle, like pulling out the cozy wardrobe, adjusting our daily rhythms as the shift in sun rises and sets, indulging in seasonal foods, and finding comfort in seasonal traditions and activities. The natural world's new season is also symbolic to the shift in season I'm currently living in motherhood. I have two near adult children who need me less in some ways, but more in others. My Bella, in this beautiful unfolding of a young child to the big sister role in our family and is in the cusp of childhood to adolescence. My Noah, who keeps me on my toes, he's passionate and curious about a lot of things and the way that all those things are. And the 7-year-old transformation I'm observing more and more each day in my Luna as she approaches her milestone birthday.
Wish that I could stay in this moment forever so I can hold you.
For breakfast today, I'm making what is known as colada in Colombia, which is basically oatmeal but less thick and more liquid. In Colombia, we serve it two ways. Some prefer it warm, served in a bowl. Some of us prefer it as a cold drink.
Liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything I can. You will grow up in the blink of an eye and move out and beyond.
Hey guys, Chrissy here at A Little Glam, A Lot of Mom. Thanks for being here today, first of all. You've already seen a lot of footage of our Thursday morning, but I thought I'd check in for an update on the day and also an introduction. So hi, again, if you're new, I'm Chrissy. I am a homeschooling mom of 5 children, ages 6, so really early elementary, all the way to senior high school / college. I have 2 dual enrolled students. So a little sum up of what you've already seen this morning. Today I actually had to get up super early for a physical therapy appointment for myself. I had to make it back in time before my teens drive themselves. It's crazy, to a local college campus, again, where they are dual enrolled students, and they do that twice a week. I made it back. You saw me snuggle on the couch for our devotional time. I've made some breakfast. We gathered around the table. Everyone's fed. We've tidied up a little bit. And so now it's a little bit past 10 a.m. and we're going to get started with the more formal schooling block time of the day. And I say that very loosely, but we're going to gather around our school table and do some reading and learning together. So let's go. Follow me on this homeschool day in the life.
18 divided by 2, 9. 50 divided by 2, 25. And then I need to tell you the 9's table trick. And then 11's table tricks to multiply numbers from 1 to 9 by
times 8 is 48. 48. 6 times 8 is 48. Bags are on my gate.
How was your day?
It was great.
So it's a little past 1 p.m. My teens are home and we're breaking for lunch. Today is a simple turkey and cheese on a Kaiser roll with sides of clementine and chips. So my teen works at a juicery and acai shop, so she comes home with the most delicious bowls made by her with my favorite ingredients. And so I'm going to sit down and enjoy this one as my late lunch today while I plug into the social web for a few minutes. If you didn't know, I'm part of Made to Homeschool, and I'd love for you to join my community there. My team brought home some beautiful fresh roses and carnations yesterday, so I've already cut them and placed them in vases. For a treat and an afternoon pickup, my teen is preparing us a dirty chai. It's chai tea with a shot of espresso coffee. We don't have pumpkin spice creamer or syrup today, but adding that makes this my favorite seasonal drink.
Put in the coffee.
Okay, what I want? This one or this one?
Then goes in the cup with the coffee.
Thai tea.
That's right. So what ending sound can you add to this to make a word? Okay, so what does this sound like?
Like dog will do.
Dig. So here's what the three youngest worked on today. Noah wrapped up the last main lesson entry page for the multiple of 10. So we're working through multiplication and division through the beauty of play. I have fractions out only because I'm reading through it. Noah made a 10 circle, similar to Bella's multiplication flowers, if you remember last year when she created a multiplication flower main lesson book. So he's creating a circle. Noah also used the 100s charts block for review and just exploring it along with the circle and manipulating the blocks. And if you're curious, he used beeswax crayons for his circle. We also saw Bella explore the 100s chart. She was reading a multiplication spread in the Usborne Math Dictionary, and that prompted her to want to play with the math blocks. In exploring the blocks, she came up with a game or activity for a multiplication tables review, and that was pretty cool to see unfolding. Luna kept up with everything I worked on with my older two as she usually does, but I always do like to dedicate some one-on-one time with her, and so you saw us play this board game, Bob's Happy Hats Beginning Reading Game. Luna asked for a favorite, which is Musical Multiplication by The Good and the Beautiful. We're in between read alouds right now. I'm not ready to start our next read aloud, which is Redwall, for several more days. So for out loud reading, I pulled out a few titles from our seasonal picture books. We're also working out of Dreamers by Yui Morales for Hispanic Heritage Month. This is a picture book about immigration. I just released a book guide companion. If you follow us on Instagram, you've probably been able to keep up with more of the day-to-day as we've been working through this guide and our projects. So today Bella worked in her main lesson book on a summary of the story using these prompts also from the book guide. I'd hoped we get around to Bella copying some vocabulary words and definitions into her main lesson book for copy work today, but she was done with writing for the day, so we just read through some of these vocab cards and we'll come back to copy work another day. Part of my seasonal rotation are the seasonal picture books and seasonal manipulatives. This basket is going to live on our homeschool table as a centerpiece, and it'll double as storage for our seasonal math manipulatives. So do you hear how quiet it is in here? That's because all the kids are playing outside with friends. Although it's getting dark out there, it looks like it might rain, so I don't know how much longer they'll be out there. And this weather makes me very, very lazy, but I've got things to do. Dinner today is a simple one that I've had in our rotation for the last month and everyone's still enjoying it. It's my interpretation of occasion rice. I've browned andouille sausage, and in the drippings I'm sauteing a yummy base of fresh veggies like celery, carrots, onions, peppers, and garlic. I'm taking shortcuts with canned beans, so I've drained and rinsed 2 cans of organic red kidney beans. I'm adding a vegetable stock, adding the sausage back into the pot, and finally 2 cups of long grain, cleaned, rinsed, and drained rice. That'll be ready in about 35-ish minutes and served with a side of corn on the cob. In our fall garden beds, Ailani is growing zinnias, and look at this beauty that she just brought in. Did I coordinate a mail day with filming this day in the life? Yes, I did, just for you. First, a haul that isn't from Amazon, and I've been holding on to the packaging just to share it with you. I ordered felting supplies from A Child's Dream because it's crafting season, of course. I picked out individual colors to make this beautiful autumn-inspired palette of wool roving for felting, needle, and wet. If you want the name of the colors, let me know in a comment and I can give you that list. I also needed finer pointed felting needles for smaller details. And this beauty of a bundle is the Holland wool felt collection called Autumn Tapestry. The bundle is 14 felt sheets, sizes 8 by 12 and 1.2 millimeter thick, made of buttery soft merino wool. The colors in this bundle are appropriately inspired by autumn. This is a terracotta microwavable flower press. So I appreciate and love the art process of a traditional flower press. However, flower pressing is just so fun, and sometimes we need dried flowers sooner than later for specific projects. So what it is, it's basically 2 pieces of terracotta, 2 pieces of felt, and then these silicone bands to hold it together. Within minutes, the flowers are dry. And there's a claim that this method of drying the flowers preserves the color pigment better than the long method, and I have to say that I do agree with that. Guys, this is a moment. I bought my first homeschool planner. I'm a 7-year homeschool mom, by the way. So this wasn't a need. I've gone without one just fine. And really, it's just a treat because, well, look at how beautiful it is. I'm sure you know this already, but in case you're living under a rock, and I'm kidding, by the way, this is the Minimalist Notebook Planner by School Nest. The reason I hit buy is because this is an open-ended planner, very similar to my grid inserts that I have used up until this point in my life planner. So School Nest uses a dot grid journal inspired framework. The notebook is designed as an undated 12-month, 52-week planner with the monthly calendars all up front and 52 weeks of planning pages to follow. I'm thrilled by the flip through alone and super eager to start using it. On the same realm of planners and notebooks, however, this is not from Amazon. This planner is for my teen. It has weekly planning pages and to-do lists, monthly calendars, habit trackers, and there's even a gratitude and reflection section. The floral design suits her perfectly, and it was under $10 at HomeGoods. This set of lined notebooks are from the Hispanic Heritage Collection at Target. My teen had to have them because you know how there are pen people? Well, Ailani's a notebook person. All right, we took a little detour, but now we're back to the Amazon haul. Planner supplies, of course, to go with our new planners. These are Flair pens by Papermate and some tabs. This pack of planner tabs brought 240 tabs. Super cute color palette as well, and only for $6. I'm never buying tabs at the store again. I picked up the newest release in the Zoe and Sassafras series, Wishy Poofs and Hiccups. Both Bella and Noah love this series. Bella has read now 9 titles. The reading level is very easy for her, but she enjoys it and it brings her comfort. She's passed the series down onto Noah, and he's halfway through the series so far. Usborne Lift the Flap timetables. I bought this with Noah in mind, just another supplemental resource he could have access to whenever he wants to browse it. This is our first in the Lift a Flap series by Usborne, and I'll admit that it's overly busy, and that could be a distraction for some. Noah loves it, and he seems to be okay with all the busyness. However, I do appreciate that there are math word problems in this resource. A fun resource for all of us to share as we focus on nature journaling with watercolors. Watercolor in Nature, Paint, Woodland, Wildlife, and Botanicals. In this book, the author provides step-by-step instruction on how to paint 20 realistic insects, fungi, birds, botanicals, and mammals in her vibrant wet on dry watercolor style. And the last item in this haul is a 3-size mold and decal set. So this is essentially a mold for paper making. We made recycled paper a few weeks ago and we thoroughly enjoyed the process, and it was such a fairly simple process too. We did it through a true DIY method and improvising with supplies we had at home, but this set will now make the process much more efficient, and I'm thinking with a better result too. I'm 15 minutes shy of 9 p.m. and the children's bedtimes. I'm showered and ready to prep my skin for the night, then off to tuck 5 babies and 1 fur baby into bed. Yes, I still get good night snuggles and kisses from all of them, including the 18-year-old.
I mean, Harvard's hard to get into, and I don't know why I even spend my time thinking about anything else.
And my current nightfall routine is a good night prayer and some worship, followed by an episode of Gilmore Girls. Today I also need to fix my nail polish. If you know me well enough by now, then you know that polishing my nails is one of my favorite self-care habits. Short of getting under my sheets and snuggling my man, my day ends here. Thanks for following along my day.